Hello everybody, this is Kyrix and we're here to start a brand new Let's Play. This is Let's Play Final Fantasy IX, and I am so excited right now. We're gonna hit new game. There are little flashes if you leave the game running, like it flashes through all the characters, let's call them attributes. But I showed all that in the commercial, so we're just gonna ignore those for now, because it'll just add more runtime to the video. As much as I love them, they do sum up each character very well. It's a good way ahead of time to get to know the cast. But we don't need to know that, because we're going to get to know them the old-fashioned way. This game and I have an interesting history, at least at the start. And this scene apparently has no relevance to the plot, but is the most important thing, one of them. It's a memory. But this game and we go back to Christmas of the year 2000. And God, it's hard to believe this game is 15 years old. But Christmas of the year 2000. You know, year 2000, this game had come out. I just see pictures of it everywhere. And I'm kind of iffy because I enjoyed Final Fantasy VII while I played it, but once I stopped, I realized all the glaring flaws of that game. I started out enjoying Final Fantasy VIII, and then I quickly realized the flaws of that game. But I'd played every other Final Fantasy up to that point, so why not this one? So of course, Christmas comes along, I ask for, I want Final Fantasy IV. Both my mom and her sister, my aunt, of course, for those of you who don't know how family relations work, both of them got me a copy of it. I had 2 copies of it. One, which came with the strategy guide, which is currently sitting next to me. Don't expect a lot out of it. It's the reason that nobody likes Brady games. I'll get into that story in a couple minutes too. But it's worthless. It really is. It's not worth the $15 that's spent on it. But we're gonna get right into this now. Of course, as you know, Final Fantasy games are full of hidden stuff. Yeah, so much hidden stuff. So, we light a candle, and that little thing is there to show us where we are. I can press select to bring it up at any time, if I don't know where I am. Just walk around the room, and oh, look at this! This shows me that, hey, here's a hidden thing that I can look at. I like that. Oh, here's another hidden thing. I got a potion, yay! I don't have to just run around mashing the X button. It's wonderful. This is also the last Final Fantasy not to have voice acting in it. We'll deal with this in a couple minutes. I'll make sure I get everything. But I had 2 copies of this game, and when I first played it, didn't like it. I tried a little bit of it, got about to the forest, and I was just like, no, this game sucks, and I stopped playing it. And then about 2 or 3 months down the line, this is Zidane, by the way. I don't know if that's how it's properly pronounced, but that's what we're running with. But I finally played this game again, and I let it have its chance, and this game is fantastic. It's probably my favorite next to 6, and it's on the same tier. I've read that the creator of Final Fantasy considers this his greatest game. And the composer of Final Fantasy, who it's blasphemy not to know his name, but I don't know his name, it's like Nobuo something, considers this to be his greatest soundtrack. And right into a first boss fight. Old classic music, I love it. You can't see me, but I'm actually kind of dancing to the music because I'm just, oh, so much nostalgia. I can taste it in the air. Whole party full of thieves. So let's steal the crap out of this stuff. Stole wrist. Now, I think this is one of the first games to feature multiple stealable items. I believe he has 3. I think there's a sword in here for me as well. The other two things aren't that big of a deal, but I want that fucking sword if that's what it is. Now, there will be lots of off-screen grinding in this game, because you don't want to watch me grind. There's going to be a lot of it. There we go, the mage match. That's the thing. See, when they don't have anything, obviously, doesn't have anything. Now the game, the manual, not the manual, my strategy guide instructs you, has everybody fight and have Cinna steal. No, because Cinna's not going to get everything by himself before you kill this guy. You have everybody steal, and then everybody fight. The last thing you want to do is take out this boss before you get your freaking mage match. Oh, poor Cinna. He's getting jacked up. Anyway, there are so many references and so many silly things in this game. I'm not even going to try to point most of them out, because it's just... You have to have played Final Fantasy 1 through 8 to get half the crap in this game. Not necessarily the story. You can do the story without ever playing another Final Fantasy, but little references. Like the Kane's Lance is a weapon in this game. Well... if you never played Final Fantasy IV, you're not going to know who the hell Kane even is. So that's a thing. But, this also contains some of my favorite characters in all of Final Fantasy. Zidane is probably my favorite protagonist because he's not Squall and he's not Cloud. He has so much personality to him, you know? The infamous band of daring thieves, that's us, is heading to the king. Now, I'm gonna do a thing. I love that they have all these little toys. It's so cute. Am I the only one who thinks Marcus looks a little bit like a goblin? Muglops. Now, I know it looks like I'm doing this by mistake, but there's a reason. There's a little mini scene in here. You have to do this like 54 times. It's kind of ridiculous, but I'm gonna do it just to show it off. It has no bearing on the plot, it's just a little itty-bitty stupid thing thrown in for jokes, you know? You know, that's actually a very good likeness of the Queen. The Queen is kind of scary looking. I know they're saying, oh, fat ass, butt ugly Queen. She's really horrifying. And the best part is, this is totally in character for Zidane to just keep fucking with him like this. You'll see as we play. He's just... Let's steal a line from John Hammond. He suffers from a deplorable excess of personality. Come on. But this game is kind of similar to Final Fantasy V in that there's an AP system, but not necessarily a job system. So it's not like I'm going to have a party full of black mages and a party full of knights, etc. There's one for one on the class. We've got a thief, a white mage, a summoner, a black mage, a fighter, a dragoon, a monk, and a blue mage. And they did point out the fact that I saw on TV Tropes, just this neat little fact that the dragoon is dressed like a red mage. And that's kind of cool when you actually think about it. I promise this is leading to something. It's nothing important, but it is leading to something. Now, there are a lot of side quests in this game, and I will be getting to them all. Well, not all of them. I'm going to get to as many as I can, which probably will be all of them. I will not even be attempting Excalibur 2, and I don't really think it can even be done on a PS3. Because apparently, in order to do it on a PS1, you have to skip cutscenes, which can be done by opening the CD case, and I can't do that on a PS3. But I wouldn't try it anyway. The other way to do it, without using a code, is to just let your game timer run all the way back to 0, which, according to a guide I read, takes 3 years of consistent gameplay. And I don't care. I could literally... I have a Game Shark here somewhere. I could cheat the damn thing in if I wanted it that bad. And it doesn't teach me any moves that I can't learn from other weapons. Hell, the Excalibur teaches me half the stuff the Excalibur 2 does. So it's not important. It's just a... well... even if it's 3 times as strong as the Excalibur, it's not necessary. Here we go. That's it. Just Ruby coming in and yelling at me. That's all it was. Just all that for a minor little scene. There's actually 2 endings to this game. I will be going for ending number 2, the longer ending, which is literally just one more scene thrown into the ending. It's otherwise identical, has no real bearing on the plot, but I'm going to get it anyway. And this little cutie, right here, one of the most beloved characters in all of Final Fantasy, and it's really easy to see why. I will go on record as saying that nearly every character in this game is my favorite representation of its class. Like, Zidane is, to me, the best thief character in all of Final Fantasy. Evie is the just definitive black mage to me. Garnet is the best white mage summoner-ish. I don't remember if she's the white mage or the summoner. I think she's actually the summoner of the 2. And Eiko's the white mage. Steiner is the best fighter character. I adore Steiner. And those of you who've never seen this game are going to wonder why. I promise you, if you just stick with it, it'll make sense. Now, Vivi gets to play all sorts of little games. Because he's a kid. And that's what you do. When you're a kid, you play games. And this is the Kingdom of Alexandria. Well, this episode's going to be kind of long, because it's just going to be goofing off a bit and grabbing stuff. Because a lot of this may not seem that big a deal now, but it will later. It'll actually be very important. Just like this guy. He will be extremely important later on. Anyway, Alexandria is a big place. Lots of people to talk to. Like this person. Fuck you too. Also, the Alexandrian military is entirely female, with the exception of one single squadron, the Knights of Pluto. We'll get into them later. Oh, that's the thing. That's the thing. Gimme the thing. Aha! I got a card. The card game in this game was meant basically, oh, we're gonna cash in on how awesome Final Fantasy VIII's card game was. And they blew it. This card game really sucks. Apparently, it's so convoluted that even guide makers can't quite figure out the mechanics in their entirety. So, that's it. But, it's a very fun little game. Lots of cool shit. Now... tree note. That's going to be important later. Get used to bizarre people, because they're everywhere. Let's see what's in here. What have we got in here? Hello, mister. Hello. You. Ooh, a thing. What's the thing? Potion. Yeah, early on in the game, you pretty much have to grab every free thing you can because you don't have a lot of money, and you don't have a lot of resources, and you don't have a lot of power. So everything you find, these potions that I'm finding could be the potions that save my ass later on. It has been years since I last played this, so a lot of it I'm going to try and do from memory. I don't expect that to take me too far. The Morning Star Bar. Hello, you. You're a person. Hip Paul, he's going to come in handy later. He's going to be a thing. Not a party member, but he's going to be a character we interact with later. But yeah, for some reason, the Alexandrian military is entirely female, and they all wear thongs. War thongs. I mean, I could see that if it were a male-dominated military to make the females wear thongs. Or if it were a female-dominated military to make the men wear something fan-service-y. But no, it's dominated by women, and the fan service is on the female side. So go figure. Nothing there I particularly need right now. So we're gonna walk on. Okay, see this little girl skipping rope? They're actually part of a side quest thing. Oh, that's a different guide. Give me a second here. I want to look up what the prizes are. I'm probably not going to do too much of this, because this is kind of a stupid thing. It's a rhythm game that I'm not... It gets harder, and I'm not particularly fantastic at it. We're going to go in here while I wait for this to load up. You can, of course, get prizes for it. I can't remember if it was this or Final Fantasy VIII that was the first Final Fantasy to allow you to move around while people are talking. But I know you can. So, that's the thing. Now the reason for that arrow, and I'll give you a practical demonstration right now, is, oh no, where am I? Oh, I'm right there, okay. Because sometimes you get hung up on the scenery and that happens. Hippo people. Hippos are frightening and evil. Anyway. We're gonna just scroll down on this thing. Try and find the jump rope game. Oh, god damn it. Okay, there we go. Okay, jump roping. I get 10 gil for doing 20 jumps, a Cactar card for 50, Genji card, or Genji, I don't know how to pronounce, for 100, Alexandria card for 200, 300 a Tiger Racket card, and 1,000 jumps gets me the King of Jump Rope. Not a big deal. Not particularly concerned, but I'm going to do a little bit of jump roping just to show it off. I do. What's my button? Oh, I suck. Come on. Let me try. I want to play. I can barely see the rope. Ah, well. It's a timing thing, and I don't have it. Give it one more try. Really? Am I not doing it? Hold on. I know I said one more try, but I'm gonna get 2 jumps. Fuck it. The timing on this is weird. It's really weird, and it gets faster after a certain number of jumps. So we're not gonna fuck with it anymore. It's over here. Let's talk to people. Now, later on, we're going to come back to Alexandria, so some of these people could be important later. You and me both, kid. Now, synthesists come very much into play later. Really don't see a synthesis shop taking very kindly to me just walking off with crap, and there he goes. But there's the infamous cotton robe trick, where you can synthesize a cotton robe, and it sells for more than it costs to synthesize. So it's kind of like the med recovery trick in Digimon World. Peek into the ticket booth. Sure, let's do all this. Tell me about Alexander. Here's my ticket. Aww, who would sell a fake ticket to a child? I love that he's sending a kid to meet with a guy calling himself Alleyway Jack. I mean, the guy's harmless, but that's not a good name, you know? It's not the name of someone you want to just send kids to. Alleyway Jack! He sounds like a fucking murderer. Ah, this little guy. He's not, but if you become my slave, but thou must. That's actually a thing I have to do later. It kind of advances the story. But I could have done it right there with no consequences. Well, other than, you know, servitude. But, go up in the bell tower. Can I ring the bell? Yes, pull the rope. That was kind of pointless. There's a couple other little things I think I can do around here, but I don't know what they are off the top of my head. Who are you? Oh, you're Puck. No, you're not Puck. You're Kitty. You. Who are you? You're a boatman thingy. I can't tell if he's drunk or just has an accent. See if there's a thing for the kitten. Just doing a search. No. It might be a thing, it might not be. I don't really care. Ooh, there's a door. I can go in a door. Doors are cool. Shit. Hello, child. We've apparently met. I'm going to rob you. My eye drops now. I need them because I have these giant glowing yellow eyes. It's the only part of my features you can see. So as you can imagine, since my eye is the only thing you can see, it's very important for me to have drops for you. I'm going to go upstairs and rob you even more. Because that's just how I roll. Woohoo! I've taken a child's life savings. I'm a hero. God. It's very rare for games to even call you out on crap like this, and they really should. I'm being a colossal dick. That's a little girl's just all her money under her bed, and I fucking stole it. With no remorse. Alright, I'd like to find Alleyway Jack. I just can't remember how to do that. Because I want to show off this card game. And they could have just kept the same card game, and it would have been awesome. But they didn't, and it sucks. Yeah. Ooh, that's a thing for later. I think that has an item effect, I want to say. I don't think I can equip any of these. I can equip that. Now you'll notice that these have things like, oh, protect girls, can't learn that. But fire I can, you know. These are how I learn things. Right now, because I have this equipped, I can cast the fire spell. If I take it off, I can't anymore. However, if I keep it on long enough to earn enough AP, I'll just be able to cast it naturally, you know? Okay, now I seem to have lost Puck. That's not good. I kind of need him. He advances the plot. I really think I fucked up here. I know I didn't, because they wouldn't lock you out of the game that early. But I do know. Is that a kitty cat? It's kind of hard to tell, honestly. It's a kitty cat. Oh, okay, I found your kitty cat. You're welcome, I guess. Well, that helped. I don't know what it helped, but it helped. I know what it's like to wonder where your kitty cat is. It's very important that you keep track of your pets. Anyway, this place is on the Mist Continent. That will become important later. Where the fuck is he? Rat bastard, come back here. And where the hell's Alleyway Jack? You know what, come to think of it, I think I'm supposed to... There we go, come here. Fine, I'll be your slave. I think he comes out now-ish. You think? I want to know. Yeah, I'm just fucking with him. Gauging according to mission parameters. Okay. There he is. Yes. We're gonna go to a place and play cards. I think I understand. Now, this game is not particularly important to the plot, and it's kind of a thing, but I'm going to show it off now. I think your cards are actually capable of leveling up as well. That's a good one. Suck at this. Suck a lot at this. Yeah, that was ass, actually. Yeah, apparently the power levels of the card are really awkward, and it's hard to tell what's good and what's not. And I just suck ass. But it doesn't matter. The odds that I'll be doing much with that card game are pretty fucking slim. And the cards that I lost are so common, I'll have like 12 of them by the time we get through here. Plus, again, there's the fact that this is the thing where things suck, is like that skeleton card that I said was kind of good because of the arrows. I can get 10 skeleton cards and have not one of them be the same. And that's jarring. Do you have a gift for me? I rescued your damn cat. Ah, thank you. So we're gonna try one more. Can I play with you? I didn't even see what you said. Burf, that kinda sucks, actually. Alright, I'm just gonna let it go. That works. That's a pretty damn good skeleton, actually. And that one I won, see? And I just take this, and go here, and I got a perfect. And if you get perfect, you get all of their cards. So we'll try that one more time. I'm gonna take him, and him, because he's got more arrows, and him. And we'll take this, and we'll take this. So yeah, if you get a perfect like I did, then that's just the best, because you're awesome if you get a perfect. She's trying to bait me, and it's not gonna work. Shit. Double shit. Fucking combos. Fine, I'm taking him. Win for me. I don't know how. I do not understand the mechanics of this fucking game. But I showed that off, so that's a thing. And we're gonna end it here for now. I'm Kyrix, and this has been the first episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy IX. See you next time. Bye-bye.